Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Saka here, and welcome back to another episode and a new season of Motorsport Manager. We're actually in the middle of the season. Let's go ahead and fit our shoddy parts on our vehicles so that they carry over for next year. So Falco's will be up there, and Shen will get those brakes. Falco is good there, Falco is good there, and we didn't need to do any real cheekiness here, although that is a max 410. I don't know if that's going to carry over. We're working on improving those parts, I believe. We're working on those. We may have got that done too soon, and designing the new parts, it'll be done in 5 days, and I think the season will be over by then. But let's just proceed and see what we have. Oh yes, Shen and Harrison Dupuis need to be re-signed. So Harrison is a good race mechanic. I would like to keep him around. So let's go ahead and renew his contract. He is interested. Wages aren't very important to me, so let's see if we can get away with keeping his contract the same. Long contract, sure. And bonus size isn't important. So we'll just sweeten the deal with a third place of $36,000. There you go. We'll see if that works. And then for Shen, the question is, do we keep working with Shen? She's a wonder kid with 50 potential. She's chatty, which gives her +2 feedback. Media Puppet will go away in 5 weeks. She gets paid $80,000 per race, though, so she is fairly cheap compared to everything else. She is interested, though. I think we can work with her. My status is fairly important. Well, you will still be a number 2. Wages are fairly important. Well, let's just give you a bare minimum. Oh, you want a medium contract, huh? Bonus size is quite important. Well, we may be getting rid of Shen here soon if she wants to be a little pest. And we'll see. There's a couple drivers we can talk to for sure. I don't think that they've respawned yet. We can look and see when the contract's in and see if there are anyone that we wanted to snag up. We were looking at Mitsuki Naito, but that is a substantial pay increase compared to Shen, and same as Santo Parisi. But I mean, he's not bad. Can we approach him? Nope. I'm not joining a team in the Challenger Series. B. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. See if they got it. See if they respond. So there, the car repair is complete, and they should be working on improving the parts, and we're working on those parts for sure. 19 days after the race, it says. We're trying to squeeze up as much performance as we can in those few days there before the season ends. All right, continue. Continue. So there we go, the championship promotion and prize money. So how much do we get? $10 million in prize money. That puts us at $23 million before we even set our goals or get the squirrel money. Susan Williams from Grand Slam. Wakana Omura is the driver. Now the question is, now that the season is over, did it reset everything? Not yet. We're still working on the reliability of that. We should have some decent suspension. Yes, indeed. Come on. Now what? New rules. All right. Qualifying base grids with 3 sessions. Yes, indeed. This season is going to be about qualifying. So I'm not thinking that we're going to be starting too far in front because that's taking away from race trim. And races get paid, not qualifications. All right. Scanscrum have won the promotion. Nakata Performance is being relegated. So Nakata has Naito and Kaluza as their drivers and Santor as their drivers. So the pink and white car are going to be apply for job. Huh. So Nakata Performance, no, we're not going to leave my team. I like my team. we're going to be a good championship driver here. All right, so the gearbox is finished being designed. If the parts haven't gotten away yet, we can work on the reliability even more. So there we go. The brakes are on, should be on Falco's car. And then Shen's should be that one there. Happy and content. I don't know why that got all flip-flopped. But let's see. Falco's should be there. Shen's should be there. And now that gearbox is done. So that is fitted on the car there. That should be... yeah, that should be fine there. So now let's work on improving that part. 355 to 412. 70 days before the race. 379, well, we'll work on them both. Yeah, let's just do that. Juno, snapped up by Marshall VT. The gearbox build is finished, and we're working on improving those parts there. Driver. Yes, indeedy. Oh, Shen's patience is wearing out. Okay, so she's neutral on being number 2. She's insulted at the pay. She's delighted at the contract length. And she's really unhappy. All right, so insulted. I don't want to take her up to 200 grand. I don't know if she's worth that. We'll see if she leaves. If not, then we'll just have to find someone better. All right, bonus size is quite important. You know what, Shen? If you finish third, you get $60,000. How about that? I don't think she ever will, but that'll be good. Let's go back to the negotiating table. As far as our crew chief goes, let's take a look-see here. That is accepted. Awesome. We shall sign him. So Shen will continue to work with Harrison Dupuis. Awesome. Resign. So now the preseason starts. So I think this is the official time that those parts go away that we were working on, and we can work on reliability, or it's when the car is made. So we will design our new car this episode and see what parts it gave us to start off next season. All right, let's design next year's car. We got $6 million squirreled away. So almost $30 million. So the improvability and the base stat modifier on the engine. This is going to give us a massive bonus. A +8 for double the cost. It's very weak fuel efficiency. Let's just play, shall we? All right, so medium fuel efficiency and very weak improvability. So let's go with the medium fuel. The materials, tire wear, medium. Shen really needs that, but the tire heating is very weak. So does that mean that the tires heat up too much, or it is nearly impossible to heat tires up? Yeah, let's just play with that. Brakes, tire heating, weak. Tire wear, very weak. If we want to keep tires under us, the most expensive is the way to go. And then starting off with a 5% charge, but a 99% harvest efficiency will allow them to boost like crazy. It's only 13 million. That leaves us with 16 million left in the bank, plus sponsor re-signings. So if we went with a very awesome base car, I think that will work. Let's just try it. We've got the money. 13 million in the hole there. So we've got a brand new chassis, and we went pretty well here. Sponsors, we've got 2 offers there. We'll wait for the third sponsor slot to open up. All right, so sponsors, 10th or above, 10th, 13th. All right, so I think we can finish 10th or above. That's okay. 400,000 per race for 4 races definitely ain't bad, and it is a quicker turnaround. It's double for half. Yeah, I think Golden Cruises, we can do 10th. Plus the 800,000 upfront, we'll get another upfront payment very quickly. So we have gotten that. We'll do one race, the first race of the season, then we will re-sign a sponsor there, then 2, then 3. So starting off the season, we should be okay as far as that's concerned. All right, Kaluza snapped up, Marshall signs, Partanen moves, Jan's daughter, Oakham picks up Blasi, Lisa, Marshall GT, so we can increase our team's marketability but lower chairman's happiness. What is our marketability right now? Well, I mean, we're not really signing any sponsors, and the team marketability is 100%. We don't need to go ruffling our feathers here and making the chairman upset at the start of the new season. All right, contract proposal. There's no way I'm signing a deal like that. Forget it. So Shen has grown too big for her britches. Shen is gone. We're going to need to fire you then. Okay, so we get Daniel Ramsbottom. We don't sign anything, or we don't lose anything for firing Shen, but now we are in the market for a driver. So a driver, let's look at our favorites. So Enrique Lara has not been signed yet. Let's see if we can approach her. She is interested. All right, so her previous offer, $306,000, but I mean, she's got a lot of potential. She will be number 2 driver. 306, let's go 428, a short contract. Well, we can do that and then re-sign you next year. A sign-on fee, how's 180 grand? Bonus size isn't important, but we can butter her up here. How about qualifying 3rd or above, and you get like $90,000. She's not going to qualify 3rd. Race bonus, if you finish in the top 5, we'll give you $27,000. How about that? So she's an overtake specialist. She is a pay driver. Oh, that's great. She makes $292,000. A wonder kid just like Shen, and she is a mercenary. All right, doesn't care about winning trophies. She wants $100,000 plus dollars. Well, we can offer that. That should be fine. You terminated my contract? This is a joke. Me. You wanted to stay. No, you didn't. Shut your mouth, Shen. All right, does she sign up with us? Let's go back to the negotiation table. Last chance, but she is insulted about her cost per race and her sign-on fee. I think she would be a really good driver. All right. She is insulted at the wages. She'll almost get paid as much as Falco. We can pay her 900 grand per race. What are we paying Falco here? So Falco is 542, and she isn't even going to be our number 1. I mean, she would be okay. Fine. 735. You know, that's 100,000 more than Falco, and your sign-on fee, I think we could do $500,000. I mean, she's got the potential to be really good, and she's already a solid driver. It would do well. All right, we will see. Back to the negotiation table we go. Contract ending, and does she sign? It's good to me. Shall we sign the deal? All right, Enrique Lara shall be taking the place of Daniel Ramsbottom. All right, so 540 grand out. And she gets paid more than Falco, but she's almost better than Falco as the 21-year-old. Definitely not bad as the number 2 driver. Sounds good. Lara joins Saka Speedworks. $8 million per year. That is nuts. We need a lot of good sponsorships to float that. All right, improvability gains. All right, so do we sack our fuel efficiency for improvability? I think we do. Because we start with a full tank anyway. We fill up once. You know, fuel efficiency really doesn't matter. So we can do that for improvability. Just ticking through the days quite quickly here. Yep, that's fine. Nice big off season here. All right, livery edit. All right, is Holtz retiring, Dimblay retiring, and now our car livery. Do we invert the colors this year? We might. You might, Rabbit, you might. We will make those black and then apply color as red. I think that would be cool. A nice black and red look. Sweet. Livery is done. All right, car will be finished at the 1st of March, and then we can work on reliability and getting those parts fitted. Oh, great, an investment opportunity. Scouting, and Enrique has an investment portfolio. Oh, nice, paying you some of the money. I like it, 250 grand, so that offsets half a race. I appreciate it, Lara. All right, pre-season testing. The car is done. All right, yes, let's pre-season test and see how our drivers do in the grand scheme of things. We have a really stout baseline car. So Falco is out. Lara is actually setting down some pretty decent speed. Her morale should be fairly high. Old Falco should, be a little upset. He should be worried. Okay, pretty cool stuff. Game is saving. Let's go ahead and get our parts being repaired as soon as possible so we can get ready for the Vancouver GP in 11 days. Targets. I don't want to promise first because every race that we don't go out and dominate, he'll be upset, and it's a $2 million loss. I'll say third. We will get third. $26 million in the bank. I think we can buy a new thing for our HQ. Let's improve all of the things. All right, so let's improve our best parts first and focus on that completely. That should be fine. Now our headquarters, we have $26 million in the bank, and the cost per race is 1.6. So we do have some money to squirrel away here. So do we go with a test track to make great engines, which last throughout the whole season? That's $8 million, 24 weeks. And I think we do. Engine would be more beneficial than brakes, so let us build the test track. At $8 million, that will be our one big purchase this year. All right. Continuing on, we'll be sure that the parts are indeed fitted. That was a pop-up about our suspension not being up to snuff, and I am sure that it isn't up to snuff. All right, so we're working on those parts. They're up to 70%. Might last for the race 55 and 52. That's better than the baseline 40 for sure. Anticipation for the season opener looks good. All right, so this is where I think we will leave it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and make sure that Falco has all the best parts. Flippity-flop there, flippity-flop there, flippity-flop there. Keep that the same and flippity-flop there. Drivers are content. Excellent against the other car. So this is where we are going to pick up in the next episode. Ladies and gentlemen, the front office is done. We are ready to head to Vancouver. We're going to struggle on those medium speed corners, but as the season progresses, I think we will be fine. But that's going to do it for me in this episode of Motorsport Manager. Ladies and gentlemen, we picked up a brand new driver, Enrique Lara. And Lara is it's a pretty good racing name. We'll see how she does in the next episode. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next Motorsport Manager video. Take care.